Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you've got the child, the innocence, so there's something brand new that you're starting off over here. Now you're dealing with the situation around you seems to be rather there's a lot of chaos going on around. You might be dealing with a lot of difficult people. There's a lot of emotional ups and downs that you're going through. But you're very much protected. You've got this really nice heart covering of this shell over here. So you are protecting yourself and you are starting something brand new. So you've got that child, that innocence, which is the Page of Cups. So there might be some kind of new offer coming in for you, and maybe you're starting off in a brand new path. You might be starting off some further education, starting off a new course, but doing something that makes you pretty happy. You've got the denial card over here, that's crowning your reading, which is Venus in Scorpio. So, maybe a bit of emotional problems that you've been dealing with. Scorpio ruled by Mars, and then you've got Venus over there. So there's a bit of conflict that is going around. Maybe there's somebody that you're dealing with that you don't particularly get along with. It's caused a lot of confusion. Now you've got that end of the moon cycle over there, so this is all coming to an end as far as that goes. But you also need to find yourself a goal, and you need to focus, and you need to this is a card about daydreaming. So you need to actually see. You can see there's a lot of snakes around here. You might be dealing with a lot of difficult people, a lot of toxic people as well, and maybe you're in a position where you can't make up your mind about what you want to do next. So you need to focus. You need to be very, very practical about what you do and do some research. So there's a lot of options available with the Seven of Seas, but it's also a card about procrastination. So you need to really take the bull by the horns, and you need to focus, and you need to get going. Don't sit and daydream. This is something you need to find some focus in. You got the Fire, Mother of Regeneration. So this is also taking back your control, taking back your power, and dealing with any kind of difficult situations around you. You can see there's a lot of fire on this card, and then there's a third crown chakra opening up over there. So you need to actually get that focus back again. So whatever you are procrastinating about, you need to find that focus again and move forward. So in the past, you got the Crone Resurrection card, and this is Scorpio. So you might have been dealing with very, very toxic situations, toxic people. There's a lot of snakes over here, and that caused a lot of distress and a lot of anxiety that you were dealing with. And then you got that creative spark. So you had a new idea come into your head, something that you're focusing, something that you want to put your energies on. And you want, it arose because you were going through such a difficult situation. So you have come up with a new idea, a solution to your problem. But don't leave it as a pipe dream. Make sure that you are putting your energies into that particular dream. You don't want, that Seven of Cups is about having a lot of options but not knowing which one to choose. So you need to make up your mind. You've got the Mother card over here, which is the Pisces card, and it says perception. Now Pisces is the Queen of Cups, and this is about feeling a little bit depressed, a bit scattered as well. Now you need to put an end to any kind of emotional problems that you're dealing with. Pisces is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto usually ends things, and you need to focus your emotions on something constructive rather than having it all over the place. And this is being very, very intuitive. Now on the other side of it, you could be having some issues involving your mother in itself. You might be dealing with some problems regarding a mother figure in your life. Now you've got the Gaia card over here. This is the world. This is completion. So you will be able to sort out any kind of toxic situations. She's got this huge python around her. So this is about dealing with very, very difficult toxic situations, but also reaching a state of completion. And Gaia is the card ruled by Saturn, and this is about achievement, achieving all that success and achieving your goals, because you focused and you worked really hard and you reach a sense of completion. And it's also getting closure on certain conditions, certain situations that you're dealing with. So you might get a closure on an emotional problem that you're dealing with, and you'll be able to move forward. This is the end of a difficult cycle, and you will now be able to move forward. So it's very important for you to focus and for you to move forward. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Manga Tarot. And this is for the general read. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Moon card over here. And this is trying to achieve some kind of harmony, some kind of peace in your life. And maybe you are struggling with a very difficult problem, you know, almost dancing around that problem. You can see this woman's dancing with a bear over there, and it's the Moon card. So there's a lot of confusion going on. You're not quite sure what you want to do next. And you are trying to sort through problems, trying to deal with difficult things. There's a bit of depression maybe going on there as well. So you need to get control back of those energies. If you're feeling a bit scattered, it's a good time for you now to bring in some focus and have practical solutions to your problems. You've got the Empress card over here, and this is being crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. So you're working hard to achieve your goals. You are very, very focused on it. You're putting all your energy on it, and you want to get your financial independence and your financial recognition as well. And you want money to come in. This is where your focus is. And you are going to achieve this. You've got this Empress card over here, and this is the card that is ruled by Venus. And so this is the card that also rules personal finances. So it looks like you are going to be very successful at what you have, and you're going to be able to nurture things as well. You've got the swan looking after these little baby swanlets, I think they're called. So you are going to be able to achieve. This is something that you are going to get that abundance that you need, and that will come in. But it involves a lot of determination and taking a stand for what you want. You can see this man over here as well. He's very determined. You can see he is very focused, and he's in a spot where nobody is messing with him. So you need to actually focus and decide what your goal is. If it's a financial goal, and it seems like it is, you need to get out of this feeling about being scattered or being confused, and you need to focus on the goal. And you can see the card below that particular Moon card is that Prince of Pentacles. Now you are working, you may have lost your focus a little bit, but you need to get back on track. It's very, very important, and not procrastinate. You've got the Princess of Wands over here. This is talking about starting a new job, maybe communicating with a lot of people, being in control, and dealing with a lot of difficult problems, difficult people. But you are very, very stable in what you believe in, and you are working pretty hard. And like I said, you might be even traveling as well with this particular job that you're doing. You are starting to achieve everything that you want. You've got that Nine of Cups over here coming in. So there's some satisfaction coming in over here. It's also a card of overindulging in certain things. So, make sure that you get yourself focused. So try not to, take it easy. The work is not yet done. You just have to keep going in order for you to achieve that 10. This is the Nine of Cups. So this is satisfaction and achieving, your goals. This is that wish fulfillment, and it is coming into play right now. So you're adapting to the situation. You are very, very busy at the moment. You can see there's a lot of challenges coming along the way for this woman, and she's trying to manipulate herself around all these challenges. So you are trying to cope, and it's taking a lot of mental energy. It's probably exhausting you quite a bit, because 8 wands coming at you is 8 different responsibilities, or a lot of responsibilities and a lot of challenges, and you're having to dance around. You can see she's even dancing with the bear here. So that's, you're really, very, very busy, almost busy off your feet, really. So you're pretty much very involved and very, very, you are trying to sort out a lot of problems. There's a lot of issues that are cropping up, maybe unexpected issues that you're dealing with. So going into the future, you've got the King of Pentacles over here, and this is maybe there's somebody around you that is going to be very, very supportive in the situation. This could also be, if you're having any kind of medical anxiety issues or any kind of medical problems, make sure that you are seeking medical intervention, really. Not medical problems, but medical intervention. So this is about maybe needing to get your health, pay attention to your health. This could also be a chance for some further study, or maybe you're taking on a role of being a teacher or a mentor, but also this is about getting that emotional support that you need. So there will be somebody around you that is going to be there to help you out of a difficult situation. Now you've got the Prince of Wands over here. So this is maintaining your balance despite the fact that all this drama is going on around you, and there seems to be quite a bit of drama that you're facing at the moment. You've got that 8 of Wands, so there's like a lot of challenges and drama. You've got this dancing with a bear. There's a lot of difficult things going on, and here you're trying to take control and trying to sort things out with this Nine of Pentacles, being very focused on that work. So you are in a very, very, dramatic situation. You are in a situation where there's a lot of things happening at once, but you are managing to maintain your balance, and you just need to keep that focus that you've got going. So you've got the Seven of Cups over here. So a lot of options coming in again for you here, and there might be some kind of news coming in for you. There could also be an option of further study, which you might need to consider. Maybe you need to get some further skills or enhance your skills, and you are considering doing this. So you've got these options available for you, and you are thinking about going for it, or going into some kind of further study. So the Lovers card is showing that there's some kind of choice, some kind of big decision that needs to be made, and you are considering what to do next. So there is some kind of decision you are facing at the moment. So going into the final outcome would be the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. So you've got two decision cards over here, and you've got the Lovers card over here. So you're facing some kind of big decision that you have to make about starting afresh. So you've got the Two of Pentacles. This is getting that balance back with your finances, getting your balance back in your life and your work. You need to find a healthy balance between life, your social life, and your work life. Maybe you're overdoing it on the work side of things. Maybe too focused on the work and not enough focus on the health. And maybe this is why you may need to be seeking some kind of medical advice or counseling to get you through this particular situation. But this is also making that decision, and this is also going through your finances and assessing it, and making sure that you're not overspending in one field, and making sure that you have some kind of balance going on over there, especially in your work situation. It looks like you want to leave things and move on. Maybe things are not really working out for you in this particular job. Maybe there's too much of responsibilities, and there's that Two of Swords over here. So you're listening to everybody's opinions and everybody's input, and you're trying to make some kind of decision about what to do next. Now, the Two of Swords is also about it's about legal matters. So you could be signing new contracts as well, or reviewing some kind of official information as well. But you're definitely needing to you must read all the fine print. Don't overlook anything. Be very, very particular on what you read, and go through it very carefully, whatever official information you have to go through, and make a decision on that. And the decision has to be made on logic. So you don't let yourself get emotionally upset in any kind of situation. Try and take a step back. Think about it carefully, communicate, listen to what people have got to say, and then make that decision based on, the best outcome that you would want for that situation. So make a very logical decision. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot for the Oracle read. And the first one is the Ace of Thoughts, which is the Ace of Swords, really. This cherub has arrived to congratulate you on your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It is important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections for your perfect plan. So you will be able to be victorious in whatever you're dealing with. If you're dealing with any kind of legal issue, you will be victorious, because the Ace of Swords is usually a victory card, and it allows you to cut away things that are not working for you. It's also a card that says that you need to go and look for the truth in the matter. So some kind of truth needs to be revealed, and you need to dig for it, find it out, and implement it in order for you to be victorious. You've got the Six of Emotions over here, which says memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It is important to remember the past accurately without seeing it as better or worse. People you used to know may return in your life unexpectedly. Children may be an important issue, and you may have a need to reconnect with your inner child. So you could be dealing with children, maybe in some kind of teaching capacity, younger people. But this is also a card that you might be bumping into somebody from the past that you've met, or it also could be an offer coming in for you from somebody that you knew in the past. And then you've got the Successful Completion. This is the World card, and this is showing it is time for an incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy and a sense of completion, a pride in an amazing job well done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you will begin a new journey, but now take the time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. So you have the card of achievement, and it's a successful completion of everything that you've been setting your mind to. So maybe the decisions that you will have to make is about starting afresh or starting a new journey. But whatever you've been doing, you've got that decision card over here, and as well as that Two of Pentacles, and even that Lover's card. So you are reaching the end phase of this particular cycle, or this particular project that you've been dealing with, and you've been facing a lot of problems and dealing with a lot of obstacles, but it looks like it's going to be successful, whatever you have done, and soon you will have to make a decision about what you want to do next and how you want to proceed from there. So make sure you're discussing with people, getting some advice. There looks like money is coming in. You've got that Nine of Pentacles, money dropping in from the sky there. So it looks like there's going to be definitely a successful completion, and there's some money coming in, maybe a promotion, what you've been working to. You've got that Empress card over here as well. So something really good coming in, a position of authority, or you're going to be, well recognized for what you've done, and you're going to be celebrating soon a victory. So this is a good place to be at. Even though you're facing a lot of difficulties now and you're a bit confused, just rope it all in. Try and get some organization. Try and get some order to your thoughts, order to that situation, and, you will be achieving. So don't be anxious about that. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.